Hello, I'm Alan Goldsmith, and this is my reflection video for Project One. So I know I didn't finish my rough draft completely, but I did do my graphic organizer that I wasn't able to get on my doc. I had my outline here, all of what I wanted to say. So there's that, and I wanted to thank you for giving us an extension. And I know this reflection video was still the 17th, 5 a.m. Literally been up all night trying to get this done. But anyways, I want you to appreciate that, and I don't want you to think we're taking, when you give us an inch, we're taking a mile. I don't want you to feel that way. I appreciate you extending the deadline, and I know it's still late, so I understand if you take 5 or 10 points off. I understand that. So, but, and my Google Drive wasn't working, so I'm doing a YouTube video, and I'll just copy the link and put it in the comment section where you submit it, so hopefully that works for you. But alright, I think that's all I want to say, so let's get started. So basically, I start off by defining the rhetorical situation that Lloyd basically defines in his piece in rhetorical situation, and then I go through and define genre, audience, and rhetorical situation all in that one first introduction paragraph. So we have that. That's basically my thought process. Just get it all laid out, get my reader knowing what genre, what audience is, and what rhetorical situation is, and get us all on the same page of what we're talking about so I could explain how they connect more in depth. So, why did it skip all the way to the bottom? Hold on. I hit my computer. Okay. Now, in the second paragraph, I had it in my paragraphs. I just feel like it's easier to see what's going on. You got an introduction paragraph, your body, and then conclusion. I just felt it was easier for you to grade. It's still double spaced. It's still 4 pages if you squished it all together. I made sure all the requirements were there. But yeah, first body paragraph, second paragraph, I talk about my first source, which is Rhetorical Situation by Lloyd. And I give a couple quotes about audience, genre, rhetorical situation, how they all fit together, and how he's explaining it, and how, like, a rhetorical situation is everywhere. It's basically that you have objects, people, and events literally happening all the time. That's literally happening in our everyday lives. And that's basically what I talk about, how he's basically right in that perspective, how that's everywhere and stuff like that. And then we get to my second source, which one was that? That was with the Hispanic girl. How to Tame a Wild Tongue. I personally, this one was my favorite. I really enjoyed reading this one because I don't know. I don't want to say I relate, but like I could kind of understand because I'm black and white, so I understand the like social, racial, like I don't know, but I understand that point of like being objectified just because of your race and stuff like that. And I have a Hispanic girlfriend, so I really understand what she was going through as a woman, as a Hispanic, coming into America, stuff like that. But again, I gave a couple quotes, and I basically explained how the radical situation was basically. So let me start off where rhetorical situation is basically something that there's a problem that you could fix, and there's another type of like situation where you can't fix. That's what also Lloyd was talking about, how like there's seasons, like let's say there's a problem, right? There's this problem with seasons, I guess, and us humans during winter we have that problem. We have to change our whole lifestyle. We have to throw on coats. be careful on the road because the ice got iced over, and we have to be careful. That changed our whole lifestyle. That's a problem for us, and we can't do anything about that. So that's not a rhetorical situation. A rhetorical situation is something we could change, something we could fix. We could fix that situation, that problem. Like racial injustice, we could fix that. It's been, I don't know how many years where people have been racially profiled, enslaved. That also leads into the Martin Luther King note with, you know, blacks, being mistreated and all that. So let me continue. This video is getting kind of long. And then, which one? My last one? No. Yeah, I talked about Martin Luther King. My last one was averting from the climate crisis. I also really relate to this because my major is Earth and Space Science. So I'm going to be going into that type of field, sort of. Not necessarily like climate change, but more, I'm in science, so eventually I'm going to have that come up, you know. And I'm very passionate about keeping our environment clean. But basically, same type of thing. Every point, every source I hit, I basically explained how genre, audience, and rhetorical situation all fit together in that source. And I gave a little bit of my explanations on how I felt about the piece with the rhetorical situation and how they talked about it. And Al Gore, former vice president, the first half of the video was just nonsense of him trying to make his audience laugh, which I also like that genre of speeches where you could really connect with your audience face to face and in real time and actually like make them laugh. You could bring out your tone more than just words on a page. So I really liked the TED Talk as well with Al Gore as he talks about climate change and how this rhetorical situation could be changed by every little thing that each human being makes. And we just aren't doing that, clearly, because our planet's getting worse. So, but then after that, each one of my bodies, I end with my conclusion. I just basically go back up to the top with my introduction, basically how rhetorical situations are basically all about objects, people, and events, and just basically sum it all up in a conclusion like you're supposed to. So yeah, that was it. And then I had my works cited page. The MLA format that you linked, that was not working for me. I don't know, but I did put the links that I just copied and pasted the links. I know you wanted MLA format, but one, I don't know how to do MLA, and second, the website wasn't working for me. So I could try again, but yeah, it just wasn't working for that. So there you go. That's my reflection video. Sorry it got kind of long. I'm really tired. It's literally 5 o'clock. I haven't went to bed yet. So I thank you. Hope this reflection video helped a little bit. Hope it wasn't too bad. But yeah, thank you. You have a good day.